Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be April reading for Sagittarius. Okay, so the reading that I'm doing is my Lenormand 9 grid reading. If you want to see that or the other readings I offer, you can see that complete list in the description box right here underneath the video. Instead of using the Lenormand cards, though, I'm using whatever deck I feel called to for the reading. So for this reading, I'm using instead the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, and then I will get an oracle card that gives an overview of what the reading is going to be about. And for that, I'm using the Thoth deck. Mine's trimmed because I trimmed it. So let me get these set out here. Just gonna go for it. Okay. Alright. This one's at an angle, and I'm going to leave it at an angle. Make sure this is all in the frame here. I'll get one of these, see what this reading is about here. So we have the Devil inverted, although in my head I heard it the Devil incarnate, but we're dealing with an earth sign here. Now what's interesting is that Capricorn and Jupiter are both in Aquarius right now. I don't think they've moved yet. This particular Devil card is somewhat unique. We do have the goat here representing Capricorn. We have this sort of caduceus symbol here, but we also have this meiosis and mitosis happening here. Cell breakdown, recombinant, gene pool kind of stuff, and this weird cobwebby geometric thing going on here. But it's also this tree with like a portal in it. Actually looks kind of phallic. I never noticed that before. Little sperms. I mean, there could be like a sexual phallic thing, but that number 15 breaking down to 6. But here it is in reverse. It's like an unbinding. Like I'm uncoiling the code. I'm decoding the message. So let's see what the message is. Let me decode a ring. Let me look at this crooked card. So we have the Two of Swords at an angle. It's something, it's like I haven't been able to see things from the other perspective, but I'm starting to, things are starting to move. Like I'm starting to gain a little bit of insight. Is this the moon in Libra? Is that what that is? Let me see. Yeah, the moon in Libra. Although it's coming in sort of inverted, so there is this idea that instead of the moon, there's a sun energy present here. Page of Coins inverted. Now I've seen, I think it was a Page of Cups inverted, and I've seen the Knight of Pentacles inverted. But here the Page of Coins as a feminine, more like a princess than a prince. Inverted. 11. What's interesting is 2, even though it's not a Roman numeral here, 2 is often looking a lot like 11. But this, she could also be a 1. My Page of Pentacles, I have assigned the energy of Pluto, which is scorpionic, something that needs to be deeper. Here it's like a need for more grounding to be able to start out. It's like I'm trying to get this engine going, but it's one of those, it's like a snowblower, and you got to plug it into the wall to start it, but there's no ground in the outlet, so it's short-circuiting the machine. The Emperor inverted, number 4. Now what I didn't say when I started this reading is that 3 in March was all about the feminine energy, and now 4, April, is about the masculine, the Emperor. which is coming in inverted. So we have this sort of immaturity, or like ruling with an iron fist. Like the bad guy in a movie. Page of Cups upright. Interesting. The heart says yes, but there's no movement in reality. 11. Which is interesting because 11 can be universal timing. Page of Cups, I've assigned Neptunian energy. So there's like a subconscious heart energy brewing. The moon inverted. This is the second time that I remember seeing the moon inverted. Moon inverted gives me sun energy, and I said that up here too. There's some illumination going on, like the cat's out of the bag, the secrets are slipping. Like the emperor's new clothes. And there's a Knight of Cups inverted. I'm in over my head. I'm drowning in my emotions. Knight of Cups energy, Aquarius and Pisces. So it's that collective consciousness, that new way of communication, the age of Aquarius. But we're dealing again with the subconscious. Like I'm overstimulated. I'm having a meltdown. The High Priestess. My tower is down. I'm not getting any messages. It's Roman numeral 2. The Two of Swords is a low vibration of the High Priestess, but we see that coming in here right next to the Emperor. Four of Wands. Interesting that we have this low vibration of the Emperor coming up. Four of Wands is that, like, it's actually the twin flame number. If you're in a twin flame situation, that's up to your discretion, but I have 11 a page, 11 a page. And then the Four of Wands is 11, 11. It's like these two can't get their shit together. But there's, and it's like the masculine is only at a Four of Wands. He can't bridge up to those higher vibrations. But we see the feminine inverted here in this masculine page, a youth like Mercury or the Fool, sitting in his emotions, like, what's going on? But he's unable to mature because it's too much. The Wheel inverted. There's Sagittarian energy right there. It's like the time clock. It's like I'm moving back in time. I'm unable to complete. I'm going backwards, right? 1 step forward and 2 steps back. A 10 and a 2. This to me is giving me the Hangman energy, which is also Piscean, right? I'm not moving, but even a Knight inverted tells me the Hanged Man as well. So Four of Wands is Venus in Aries, which Venus and the Sun are in Aries for at least the first few weeks of April. The feminine in the masculine's territory. But what's going on here? The Devil is like the anti-lovers card, but here it's inverted. It's like we're seeing that this energy of not being able to combine our energies or our ideas or our lives or our philosophies. There, it's like you want to be. It's like in Mystery Men, where Mr. Furious and the Bowler are arguing, and the Spleen's like, you want to be separated? Is that what it is? You two want to be separated? And here is the separation, and it's saying we're breaking it's like we're taking down this wall that separates them from each other, right? With like the cell wall is dissolving, and the mitochondria are like mixing together. Sagittarian energy. But there's still something. My hands smell weird. there's still something in this reading that's kind of missing. And I kind of want to find out what's going on with this Page of Coins inverted, because I'm not really seeing what the feminine energy is doing here. (14) Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Here it's called art. So there's a manifestation. And it's being balanced. Let me see what's going on with the masculine energy. He's the Hanged Man. He's waiting for a download. It's like I'm in tune with my heart, but I don't know what to do. Here, it's like I feel like I can't do anything, but let me just sit in my energy and try to get myself centered. So it's kind of like the masculine and the feminine for Sagittarius aren't really talking to each other. Now, this could be an internal thing where it's like I feel like I'm got a split personality because I can't rectify my masculine and my feminine energies, whether it's inner or outer. But even the ego and even the inner child have masculine and feminine dualities. You know, it's like, I don't want to play with the other half of myself. You have cooties. But here it's like I haven't been able to see things from your point of view. And now that I just heard head over heels. It's like I'm drowning in my own emotions. And it's like the Band-Aid's starting to pull off. I'm starting to get some kind of sensation of what the other person's going through. And because of the way this Knight and Hanged Man energy stacks up, it's like the secret of the ooze here is that there's a level of maturity in the masculine energy that's coming to a head here. The feminine energy is like, I can't hear you because I'm trying to balance myself out, and I'm not making an appearance in the material world because of it. I'm trying to dig deeper into my own issues to make sure I'm cool with myself. The masculine is like, when the lid comes off on my subconscious, it's feelings all day long. And this is what's going to bring in this reversal of separation. Specifically talking about reversal of separation instead of a union, because it's like this is the problem that's being addressed. This, like, you know, no girls allowed kind of energy. It's like, well, how does that make you feel when you can't have balance in your clubhouse? It's like, well, you know what? It makes me feel like an asshole, and now I'm sad. So this is like, it's like I'm trying to figure out what action to take. Let me sleep on it. Right? This is like ending the nightmare. I need to resolve this dream that I have over and over again. I'm going to have a lucid moment. And the feminine's just like, well, it's like I've done whatever I can, so I'm just gonna focus on making sure I'm okay with myself. Because I have no... it's like I can't control this situation, so I better just focus on creating on working on what I've got going here. Right? I need to make sure that I've done my science correctly. I gotta make sure my picture frame is level. I've got to make sure that my cookies aren't melted and lopsided, that kind of thing. Like I'm creating to express myself in my own little area. And it's all sort of like looping around, like it's all centered on the feminine energy. So I think that's enough. It's not to say that the masculine energy is like bad or anything. It's just that that's what's being worked on. The feminine had to do her work in March, and she's just kind of like, I need to maintain this balance. Like, it's not my responsibility to solve the masculine energy's problem, except for my own internal stuff. Like, I have to hold the space, basically. All right, so that's what's there for April. If you want to get a personal reading, let me move this over to my side. There will be a slide of this after the video, but just to point out while I'm talking. The complete list of readings I have and how much they cost is going to be in the description box underneath this video. You can email me, thecatcamebackatcamp@gmail.com. All contact points and links to things you can get are through the link tree, linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. If you'd like to help keep this channel chunking along, you can donate, energy exchange, tip jar, which is PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. But if you'd like something for throwing some money at me, I've got coloring books and a dark poetry book over here. I've got merch and prints and actual art items. If you go through the link tree, that coupon code 3star17 should pop up at the top for Etsy. If you get 3 or more items, you get 17% off. And then for certain prints and art items, I'm going to be donating at least 10% to charity. And as I can afford it, I will increase that percentage. I think that's it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy. And we'll see you later. Bye.